Greetings again, toy fans. I am back. I am here with another one of the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men Caliban Build A Figure wave. And let's get right onto it. Forge! Marvel's Forge. I don't think there's been too many action figures made of Forge, so this is pretty cool. Forge, super intelligent X-Man who is very awesome at making weapons. Hence the name. Living up to his name, Forge is an expert inventor who supplies the X-Men and other groups with advanced technology. So, let's take a look, shall we? Here we have Forge in the plastic still. Let's pop him out. All right. This is a pretty standard mold for Marvel Legends males, but nonetheless, it's pretty sweet. It's got some nice little features to it. He's got sort of the harness for his ammo packs, and I'm sure he could throw a sweet gun back there if he wants to. He's wearing the gloves. Big old gloves. He got some big old boots on with some fraying going on there. And because he's so big into weapons, he's got a little bit of a holster there on his hip. This one looks like it's a little bit twisted on there. It's kind of disappointing. I will try and twist it back, but whatever. You know what? I'm not even going to try because that just seems like a recipe for disaster. It's on there. Oh, I got it anyway. Ha ha ha. There we go. Actually goes better up his hip now that I untwisted it so he can actually reach it with his hand. Quite a sweet ponytail. I don't know much about Forge. Just be realistic there. If you told me he was Native American, would not be shocked. But he makes sweet weapons. I've seen him in a few of the cartoons for that purpose in particular. And because he's Forge, and because he makes sweet weapons, he's got some sweet weapons. Comes with a pistol. Slips right there into the holster. Doesn't really go in great. Sometimes you gotta be careful with these holsters. I'll admit, one time I had a Taskmaster with a sweet golden pistol, and I went to shove it in there, and it just broke. Then we've got a bigger gun, much bigger gun, much cooler gun. I was wondering if it had a little peg on it, because sometimes with these bigger guns they'll have a peg that you can put it in the hole in the back, but no peg. This is just a straight up gun. Looking at Forge here, he's got two hands for gripping things, but one of them, and only one, has the trigger finger. Yeah, his left hand, as you can see, is fully molded together. Better for like holding a club or something. His right hand has that trigger finger. So, you can carry one gun with his hand on the trigger and one gun with his hand not on the trigger. So I'm just going to leave the pistol in his holster because he seems like he's got his hand on the trigger. I'm going to tell you something about trigger hands in Marvel Legends. One of the grossest miscarriages of hands ever. Look at that. There we go. Hands right in the trigger there. One of the grossest miscarriages of hands ever on a Marvel Legend. I had a Punisher. I was so excited with all the guns it came with. And that Punisher did not have trigger fingers. Of all of the characters, who should have had trigger fingers. He's the one. All right. Forge has some pretty decent mobility. He's got some pretty tight joints on him right now. That's not a bad thing, because once you get somebody with tight joints in a good pose, they'll usually stay there. I'm a little disappointed in the frilling on his boots. They keep dropping down on their own. They're right there at the cut in the calf, so maybe if I push them up above that, it won't fall down as much. Here's hoping. Anyway, all in all, it's a pretty good figure. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't sure I was going to get to finish off this line. But once I saw it, I pretty much had to have it because it's an X-Men line. And Forge is a pretty sweet character that doesn't get a lot of love. Doesn't get a lot of action figures made for him. So I thought, you know what, yeah, if I don't take the chance now, I'm not going to get him anytime in the future. So I got him. And now I have somebody who can make weapons and other technology for the X-Men, and I'm very happy. And Forge comes with our next piece for Caliban. Got an arm. Put it in the right side, yep. Oh my goodness. Look at how close Caliban is to being done. Can somebody give me a hand? That's what I'm saying. Can someone give me a hand? That's what Caliban's saying. Forge is letting him know that he just might be able to actually manufacture him a fake hand. So just give him a moment. Anyway, Forge, if you're into the X-Men, if you're into Marvel Legends, this is a character that you're probably not going to see too often. It's not going to be like a Wolverine or a Deadpool where they're going to make a ton of them. They made Forge. Be thankful they finally did make Forge. It's got a pretty nice head sculpt. Hey. That mustache says, hey, baby. Anyway, you should go get Forge. Especially if you're going to finish your Caliban, you should get Forge. I'm Mark. This is Mark's Toy Box. If you want to check me out on Instagram, I am also at Mark's Toy Box. I keep it simple for you because you guys are the best or something like that. Or there's nobody even watching this except for one person. So anyway, thanks a lot. Take care. Have a nice night. Enjoy.